Do you know that cats are capable of forming the same strong emotional bond with humans as dogs, but they do it in a completely different way? Today, I will tell you about 10 scientifically proven ways to win a cat's heart. This information is not based on myths or folk beliefs, but on serious studies of cat behavior conducted by leading scientists around the world. If you want your cat to genuinely become attached to you and not just tolerate your presence for food, this material will be a real revelation. 1. Learn to blink properly in cat language. The first and perhaps most surprising way to please a cat is to master the cat kiss with your eyes. Researchers from the University of Sussex discovered that slow blinking in the presence of a cat is a powerful communication tool that cats perceive extremely positively. The experiment showed when people slowly closed and opened their eyes while looking at a cat, the animals were much more likely to respond with the same slow blinking and were more willing to make contact. Scientists call this a cat smile. It is a universal way to tell a cat "I trust you" and pose no threat. Try it yourself. When your cat looks at you, slowly close your eyes for 1 to 2 seconds and then slowly open them again. Repeat several times. You will be surprised how often the cat will respond in kind. This is a real conversation in cat language. 2. Respect personal space. The second scientific way to please a cat is to learn to respect its territorial boundaries. Research shows that cats, unlike dogs, descended from solitary predators and have retained the need for personal space. Experiments conducted at the University of Lincoln proved cats that are allowed to initiate contact themselves show much more attachment to their owners than those who are attacked with hugs. Practical advice: never chase a cat. Do not grab it when it is not in the mood for communication. Instead, sit on the floor, extend your hand palm up at some distance from the cat, and allow it to approach you on its own. If the cat rubs against your hand, this is a sign of trust and affection. If it walks away, respect its decision. Interesting fact: studies show that cats remember how people treat their personal boundaries and avoid those who violate them, even months after an unpleasant experience. 3. Find the right places for petting. The third scientific method is to study the map of cat preferences in caresses. Scientists from the University of São Paulo conducted extensive research in which they found that most cats have clear preferences regarding where they can be petted. The safest zones for most cats are the base of the chin, cheeks, and the area between the eyes and ears. These are the places where special glands are located with which cats mark territory. When you pet a cat there, you help it spread its scent, which creates a sense of security. But the belly, paws, and base of the tail are areas of increased sensitivity, and many cats perceive touches to them as a potential threat. Studies show that cats that are petted only in pleasant areas for them show 43% more attachment to their owners. Watch your pet's reaction. Dilated pupils, tense tail, flattened ears are signals of discomfort. Purring, half-closed eyes, relaxed posture are signs of pleasure. 4. Play like a cat. The fourth way to win a cat's heart is to learn to play properly. Researchers from the University of Bristol found that play for cats is not just entertainment, but an important element of socialization and building trust. The key point: the game should imitate natural hunting behavior. Ideal toys are those that move in jerks, like prey, hide, and unexpectedly appear. Fishing rod toys, balls, interactive toys with unpredictable movement. All this activates the cat's hunting instinct. Important scientific discovery: cats that regularly play for 5 to 10 minutes several times a day demonstrate significantly lower levels of stress and anxiety. Their immune system works better, and attachment to the owner becomes stronger. Interesting fact: studies show that cats prefer short but frequent play sessions to long marathons. The ideal option is 3 to 4 games of 5 minutes throughout the day. 5. Learn to speak the language of scents. The fifth scientific method is to use pheromones and scents to strengthen the bond. Smell is one of the most important senses for cats, and scientists have discovered that you can use this to establish a trusting relationship. Studies conducted at Cornell University showed cats recognize their owners not so much by appearance as by smell. You can use this knowledge by allowing the cat to mark you with its scent. When a cat rubs against you with its face or side, it leaves its pheromones, essentially saying, "This is my human. Do not prevent it from doing this." Moreover, you can use a soft cloth to carefully collect the scent from the cat's cheeks, where special glands are located, and then wipe new items in the house or your clothes after washing with this cloth. Scientific fact: studies show that the use of synthetic pheromones, for example, feline, can significantly reduce a cat's anxiety in a new environment and help it get used to you faster if you have just met. 6. Create the right habitat. The sixth way is to provide an environment that meets the natural needs of the cat. Researchers from Ohio University found a direct link between enrichment of the habitat and the level of cat attachment to the owner. Cats need high places for observation, shelves, cat trees, shelters where they can hide, scratching posts of different types, access to a window to observe the outside world, toys that stimulate hunting behavior. Amazing discovery! Cats living in an enriched environment demonstrate 67% less problematic behavior and 53% more often show attachment to their owners. They literally thank you for creating comfortable conditions. Practical advice: place a cat tree or shelf near your workplace or favorite chair. Studies show that cats prefer to be at eye level or higher than their owners, and this arrangement will allow your pet to be near you while maintaining a sense of security. 7. Feed like a cat. The seventh scientific method is to reconsider the approach to feeding. Researchers from Cornell University found that the way of feeding can significantly affect a cat's attitude toward its owner. In the wild, cats are hunters who make many small hunts throughout the day, rather than consuming all their food at once. Studies show that cats that are fed multiple times in small portions demonstrate less stress and a more positive attitude toward their owners. Practical recommendations: use interactive puzzle feeders that make the cat hunt for food. Divide the daily norm into 4 to 5 small meals. Sometimes hide small portions of dry food around the house so the cat can track them down. Interesting fact: studies show that cats that work for their food show fewer signs of boredom and depression, and also show more attachment to their owners, associating them with successful hunting. 8. Use the power of music and sounds. The eighth way is to engage your cat's hearing. Recent research conducted at the University of Wisconsin has shown that cats are extremely sensitive to certain sound frequencies and can form positive associations with people based on sounds. Scientists have created special cat music that includes frequencies similar to purring and sounds that kittens hear from their mother. Experiments have shown that cats prefer this music to classical music and show more friendliness to people who play it. Practical advice: you can find cat music on the internet or just talk to your cat in a high, melodic voice. Studies show that cats respond better to high tones reminiscent of prey squeaking or kittens meowing. Interesting fact: scientists have found that cats are able to remember the voices of specific people and associate them with positive or negative experiences throughout their lives. 9. Synchronize your schedule with the cats. The ninth scientific method is to adapt your daily routine to the cat's natural biorhythms. Researchers from the University of Messina found that cats form a stronger bond with owners whose daily routine matches their own. Cats are crepuscular predators, most active at dawn and dusk. If you pay attention to your pet during these periods, you will significantly strengthen your bond. Practical recommendations: play games early in the morning and in the evening when the cat is most active. Feed your pet at the same time every day. If possible, adjust your sleep schedule to wake up a little earlier. This is the time when cats are especially inclined to communicate. Amazing discovery! Studies show that cats are able to adjust their schedule to their owner, but only if they feel a strong attachment to them. If your cat starts waking up with you, even if it was previously active at a different time, this is a sign of a strong emotional bond. 10. Learn to recognize and respect cat emotions. The 10th, perhaps the most important scientific method, is to develop emotional intelligence regarding cats. Research conducted at the University of Oregon showed that people who are able to accurately recognize a cat's emotional state and respond appropriately form the strongest bonds with their pets. Key signals to look out for: position of the ears, back, fear or aggression, forward, interest. Dilation of pupils, wide pupils can indicate excitement or fear. Tail position, raised tail, confidence, lowered, anxiety. Facial expressions, squinted eyes, trust, wide open, alertness. Practical advice: keep a diary of your cat's mood, noting which actions cause a positive reaction and which cause a negative one. After a few weeks, you will see clear patterns and will be able to better understand your pet. In conclusion, I want to emphasize, all these scientific methods are united by one important idea: respect for the cat as an independent individual with its own needs and preferences. Research clearly shows the more we take into account the nature of cats, the stronger our connection with them becomes. Interestingly, many cat owners make the same mistake. They try to communicate with their pet in the same way as with a dog. But evolutionarily, cats developed completely differently. While dogs were domesticated as social animals living in a pack, cats have always remained independent hunters who chose human society voluntarily. That is why winning the trust and love of a cat is a special achievement. When a cat chooses you, it is not the result of a 1,000-year genetic program of dependence, as with dogs, but a conscious decision of an independent being. And this makes your connection truly special. And now a question for you. Which of these scientific methods have you already intuitively used in communicating with your cat? Have you noticed that some approaches work better than others? Share your experience in the comments. Your observations can help other cat lovers. If the video was helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you do not miss new episodes in which we will reveal other scientifically based secrets of communicating with our furry friends. And if you have cat-loving friends, be sure to share this video with them. Next time, we will talk about how to solve the most common behavioral problems of cats with scientifically proven methods. Believe me, it will be no less fascinating. Until next time, and meow to you.